So the New York Post recently ran a piece on something called Chorus, a dark money group reportedly paying pro-democracy influencers up to $8,000 a month to push content into the online ecosystem. And look, whenever you hear dark money in politics, it's usually a red flag. The lack of transparency alone is enough to raise real questions. And here's where I'm torn. Some of the names floated, like Brian Tyler Cohen or Politics Girl, they're folks I actually follow and respect. Their work has been valuable in cutting through the noise. But if these payments are real, then their audiences deserve some more transparency. Trust is the whole currency of this space. And once that erodes, you're not much different from the mainstream outlets people turn to you to escape. There's a content creator I follow called I Am Blakely. She came ready to rumble. She basically implied that this looks a lot like the same rot that's poisoned journalism. Selective outrage, blind spots, especially around topics like Palestine. And she's right that ignoring certain stories creates silence that speaks louder than words. But here's my hesitation. I don't really like using the term, but I don't want to purity test every creator out of existence. If we started cutting every influencer who didn't cover every single issue, we'll hollow out every single landscape that lets us push back against the disinformation machines on the right. Nick Fuentes, Ben Shapiro, Charlie Kirk, Fox pundits, folks like Benny Johnson or Logan Paul or the Tate brothers, and all the rest. So maybe the point isn't purity test versus poisoned wells. Maybe it's this. Demand explanations, demand transparency, and expect better from the voices that we trust. But I say don't burn it all down before we get the facts straight. The real danger isn't that some influencer might have taken money. It's that we stop holding anyone accountable. And in that vacuum, the loudest liars win. I'm just not ready to toss out voices that provide timely, fact-based updates in a world where misinformation is practically an industry. It's better to ask the hard questions than to burn down every bridge. And if this happens to reach I Am Blakely, please know I love your shit. Keep doing what you're doing. And no, as nice as it would be, I do not take money from whoever these people are. I free Palestine.